if you all have seen some of my past like UA reviews, I've slammed into them. I've definitely given WotC enough to where like, hey, it got me a reputation as a Wizards of the Coast hater. All right, it's not the case. Okay.
None of us want WotC to suck. I've been playing D&D for over 30 years. I want it to be awesome. We don't want it to suck.
Yeah, I would really like it if my DM's Guild sales pick back up. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah. So like when cool stuff like this comes out, we should be happy.
I don't want to know.
Oh, have you not looked in a second, Jack?
I haven't looked all month. It was bad last month, and I'm like, man,
I
don't even want to
look
this time around. So I'm just not gonna.
I am down over 98% from 2022. My monthly revenue was like $4 to $5K over in the DM's Guild. I made $120 this last month.
I made under $100 for the first time in almost 2 years last month. I made like $54.34 last month.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All of this month I've barely hit $100. Like last month or last year was like pretty okay. I think my best year was 2023.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was 2024, but not by a lot because of exactly one release in January. And I've not released anything this year at all. And aside from on Drive-Thru, and Drive-Thru has like even less discoverability than the DM's Guild.
Yeah,
there's just so much more content, and it's not flooded with AI as far as I'm aware. It probably is. But,
it's become less so. Well, it was bad.
Absolutely, it's completely.
The DM's Guild is kind of ruined with it.
Yeah.
But they don't really have a way to like moderate it. It was the thing is it was at one point really bad, and I think it was more noticeably bad because of how shit AI was at the time. And now that it's gotten better, I think we're just noticing it less.
Maybe.
I'm looking at newest, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the first 6, all but the first one, 100% AI.
Yeah.
2 of them are from the same person.
God, that's such a shame, dude. Jesus.
They have moved most popular to the top, though. So I guess there's that. It's not the first thing you see is a bunch of dog shit AI art.
It's the third thing you see now.
It's after the big banner ad, and there's a book that's been sitting in popular that killed a book I'd spent a year working on, and it's like 80% AI art, and I was so mad. I was so angry.
You want to post it in the chat if it's not something you feel comfortable saying on stream?
Hang on. This isn't the book, but it's like the follow-up.
Oh, I mean, are we really worried about starting drama with fucking AI slot bros? Just say it. Like, if someone's gonna be like that, I'm like, and not you, Jack. I'm just saying, like, if it's some AI bro that's slopping that shit up and ruining my fucking revenue, I'm like, motherfucker. I'll say some shit.
The first one that came out was like not. It was like pretty obviously AI, but kind of in that zone where I'm like, I'm not 100% like, like my artist friends are like, yes, this is AI, and I'm like, yes, this is AI, but it's also like it might not be, so I'm not gonna come out swinging with that. But like, I was, without naming any names, I was writing a book about the lower planes. I was a big monster book, lots of fiends, lots of monsters. I wrote every single stat block. I did all of the devil lords. And the main thing is my partner is an artist, and she does a lot of my art, and she's very, very good. And we were redesigning a lot of the devil lords because a lot of them are cool. A lot of them look stupid as hell, like Mammon and Pulp, who looks like an idiot in every single thing he's depicted in because he's frozen in a statue, and making him not look like a doofus is really hard. We redesigned like a lot of like reimaginings of them, and like lots of new monsters, like new Yugoloths. We did art of the general, like the Yugoloth, the secret Yugoloth leader. He was awesome. Like the art of Mammon is like my favorite piece of art she's ever done.
Right.
And we recontextualized Mammon instead of being like an idiot Naga man who colored like piss. He's like piss yellow Naga man. We made him into an eldritch monstrosity that's like 80% hands, and it was awesome. And then this book came out, and it literally sat top end of the DM's Guild for like a year, and I was like, I can't release this book. I can't keep working on this book.
Yeah, the thing is, to me, I think the thing that does more damage beyond just AI art is AI generated content in terms of like someone trying to make a class and sell it through like generated whatever, because like that shit was ruining the guild in 2023. Like we had people that were just going and putting in a prompt into like, you know, Chat GPT, straight up putting it into a Google Doc and then trying to sell that without doing any kind of checking on it. And we kept noticing consistent patterns about like how could we tell it was AI generated? And it was like, for whatever reason, Chat GPT didn't realize that like 5e classes needed subclasses. So it would give you like or like it would give you a random number of like levels of the class. Like there was a class that I saw that had 17 levels one time, and I was like,
what?
Why? Oh yeah.
What
so
the fuck?
And so they weren't doing it. Yeah, if they had been like using it, maybe.
That was like a couple of years ago. Like it's a buddy of mine was just playing with that shit the other day because he was curious to see if it's gotten better.
Yeah.
It unfortunately has. And he got some results that were kind of scarily good, and I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing where I'm telling people like, hey, if people are asking me, hey, why haven't you been putting out a whole lot of content on the guild or whatever? It's like, well, not only the Wizards of the Coast stuff, but like, I don't want to fuck with this market right now. I'm like, guys, I took another teaching gig, you know, like I'm like. This is going way more backseat for me because I'm just not really liking the state of the TTRPG market, and a part of that might be we need to really show how there's value in sites like the DM's Guild, and maybe they'll start giving a shit about actually moderating it, especially since their VTT flopped. Since that has flopped, I'm really curious if it's going to wind up with more support over on the DM's Guild for their marketplace rather than a proprietary marketplace. But I also think sales of third party over on D&D Beyond will be really telling for that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they've got like all of these like sort of bigger projects on there. You could like Dragonheim and Humblewood and some other ones. And they I'm sure they probably so because D&D Beyond has like a huge user base. I'm like constantly like as someone who like actively despises D&D Beyond in for many different reasons. I'm consistently like floored by how like pervasive it is like as a platform. It's like crazy to me.